Stakeholders commend Governor Ayedatiwa's progressive leadership in Ondo State, citing his commitment to inclusive governance and development. Reps Committee to meet political parties on Constitution review. On social and community news today, Ondo State government restates commitment to impactful projects at grassroots.
Good evening and welcome to Social and Community News tonight. My name is Omoshiliola Adesoye Ajayi. The First Lady Oluremi Tinubu has celebrated teachers on World Teachers Day and urged renewed attention to the pressing global teachers shortage, saying the challenge must be confronted with urgency. Remi, in a statement made available to newsmen, paid tribute to educators across the country for their role in nation building and securing the future. She described teachers as true heroes, shaping minds, nurturing dreams, and guiding generations. Highlighting the 2025 theme, focusing on the global teacher shortage, the president's wife, who identified herself as a lifelong teacher, called for greater investment in educators, empowerment of teaching staff, and measures to inspire more people to join the profession. The Imo State government has commenced payment of the new 104,000 naira minimum wage to workers, fulfilling its earlier promise to review salaries upward. The state employees has received alerts reflecting the new wage structure, sparking excitement and gratitude towards the state governor, Hope Uzodinma, for the implementation. Uzodinma had earlier approved the payment of 104,000 naira for fresh government workers, 513,000 naira for medical doctors, and 220,000 naira as the entry point salary for lecturers in state-owned tertiary institutions. With the implementation, Imo State now tops the list of states paying above the national minimum wage of 70,000 naira. The state government said the wage increase demonstrates its commitment to improving the welfare of civil servants and stimulating economic growth across Imo. The House of Representatives Committee on Constitution Review will on Monday, October 6, 2025, meet with the leadership of registered political parties in the ongoing move to amend the 1999 Constitution. The committee, chaired by the Deputy Speaker of the House, Benjamin Kalu, has identified key areas of possible amendment of the nation's instant laws, including state police, power revolution, local government autonomy, and special seat for women, among others. The committee had earlier toured the 6 geopolitical zones, collating stakeholders' input on the constitution review process, and is expected to submit a final draft to the National Assembly in December 2025 for adoption. In a statement by the House spokesperson, Akirotimi, the Green Chamber said the session will feature deliberations on priority areas such as special seat for women, judiciary and electoral reforms, independent candidacy, local government reforms, state policing, human rights and justice. Speaking ahead of the engagement, Kalu described the meeting as a strategic platform for political parties to bring their experience and institutional insights to bear. The statement added that a summarized compendium of the bills currently under consideration by the committee has been prepared to guide discussions during the engagements. Minister of Solid Minerals Development, Dele Alake, has called for a bold new vision to transform Africa from a mere supplier of raw materials into a global hub for mineral processing, innovation and green industrialization. In a statement, Alake noted that Africa's minerals have powered industrialization elsewhere, while its own economies remain under-industrialized. He said it is time to move from extractive dependence to transformative industrialization. Alake spoke at the African Mining Week in Cape Town, South Africa, where he underscored the continent's strategic role in powering the 21st century economy through its vast mineral wealth. He noted that Africa is home to some of the richest mineral deposits in the world, stressing that these resources are critical to clean energy, digital technologies, advanced manufacturing, and global security. The minister also stressed the ministerial roundtable of the African Mineral Strategic Group (AMSG) on the sidelines of the mining week, highlighting Nigeria's efforts to create a $1 trillion economy by 2030. The Department of State Services (DSS) has released 2 journalists from J101.9 FM Jos who were reportedly arrested during President Bola Tinubu's visit to Plateau State. The president was in Jos for the burial of the mother of the APC National Chairman, Professor Natawi Wada Goche. The journalists Ruth Marcos and Kechi Ajang were freed following the intervention of the DSS Director General Oluwatosin Ajayi, who was said to have personally ordered their immediate release after learning of the incidents. Reports indicate that the DSS DG also directed the service to reach out to the national president of the Nigerian Union of Journalists (NUJ), Comrade Alhassan Yahya, on the matter. Confirming their release, the managing director of JFM, Clinton Garuba, condemned the arrest, describing it as illegal, undemocratic, and a violation of press freedom. Garuba urged the DSS and other security agencies to respect the rights of journalists and operate within the bounds of the law, emphasizing that the press is not an enemy of the state. You're watching the news on OSRC television. We take a break now. When we come back, the news continues. Please don't go away.
It's winning! High odds! Fast pay!
Bookmaker Company.
Glad to have you back. You can watch us live on our website www.osrc.ng or follow us on Facebook at OSRC TV, and on YouTube you can subscribe to our channel OSRC TV Ondo. Former Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo has applauded Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa for his leadership and significant progress in improving Ondo State. Obasanjo was in the state to attend the 75th birthday celebration of constitutional lawyer and human rights advocate Dr. Tunji Abayomi, where he received a warm welcome from Governor Aiyedatiwa. During his visit, Obasanjo called on the people of Ondo State to offer greater support to the Aiyedatiwa administration to drive comprehensive development in the state. Government House correspondent Wahab Bankole has details.
Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, along with some members of the State Executive Council, warmly welcomed former President Olusegun Obasanjo at the Government House in Akure. The former president visited Ondo State to attend the 75th birthday celebration of constitutional lawyer and human rights advocate Dr. Tunji Abayomi. Obasanjo commended Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa for his governance style, which he described as progressive.
When you were campaigning, and we prayed for the campaign, and God answered our prayer. This is the first time we are seeing after the so I should not forget to say congratulations. And since that campaign, I have been hearing from the grapevine your activity, and I would say what I've been hearing has been sweet in my ear.
Governor Aiyedatiwa expressed his delight at the visit from the former president, calling it a special honor.
The last time you were here for the commissioning of Ojaja Park, and it was an experience that I will never forget. I also remember the first time I met you face to face, we were to board Virgin Atlantic to Nigeria. I can't forget that experience as well. When the air hostess was asking whether you take champagne or water, and you look at her and you say, "Farmer don't drink champagne." That you should give the champagne to me. And full of humor. So I welcome you once again to Ondo State, the second time since I assumed office, on the occasion of the 75th birthday of Dr. Tunji Abayomi, a constitutional lawyer, human rights activist, who has always been one of your men here in Ondo State. And considering age and other engagements, I still find time to honor him by coming all the way from Abeokuta to be here. I want to thank you, sir.
Governor Aiyedatiwa praised Dr. Abayomi for his contribution to the legal profession, democracy, and human rights advocacy in Nigeria, saying the 75th birthday is a well-deserved celebration of a life dedicated to purpose and service to humanity. Wahab Bankole, Osrc News.
The Ondo State government has reaffirmed its commitment to advancing the state's development and improving the lives of its citizens. Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs Amidu Takuro gave this assurance during project inspection across the 18 local government areas of Ondo State. During these tours, Takuro restated the administration's determination to support grassroots initiatives and encourage local government chairmen to continue implementing impactful projects that promote growth at the community level. Osrc correspondent Zimo Epiemi has details and is presented from our studio.
Local governments, widely recognized as the closest level of governance to the people, are essential for providing critical amenities and services that directly improve daily life. In response to this, Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa's administration has prioritized the empowerment of local councils, directing them to bolster infrastructure and expand social services at the grassroots. In Ondo State today, the chairmen of the 18 local government areas have launched various development projects, which include, among others, the rehabilitation of markets and construction of lock-up and open shops to support market men and women. Additionally, some local governments have built bridges to connect communities and towns previously isolated by poor roads, alongside efforts to improve healthcare facilities, all aimed at addressing the specific needs of their communities. Provision of potable water has also been prioritized, with numerous communities and towns identified as having urgent needs being supplied with clean and accessible water sources to support their growing populations. Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Amidu Takuro, led the team encourage the council chairmen to maintain their dedication and continue efforts to ensure the project bring lasting benefit to the residents.
Dr. Aiyedatiwa has said we want Ondo State local government administration to be a model for others to emulate. What we are doing as a Ministry of Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs is to provide guide for the local government in Ondo State so that we can be on the same line with in line with the vision of Mr. Governor of our agenda. So if the local government is doing its best, the state is doing its best, before you know, within the next 1-2 years, Ondo State will become a state that every one of us can be proud of.
Amidu Takuro urged the chairman to mirror the development initiatives demonstrated by Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa.
For them to rededicate themselves to the service of the system, they are the engine room of the local government. Without that, there's nothing can be done. So they are the policy implementator, and if any lapses from them will have adverse effects on the local government administration in Nigeria, particularly
in Ondo State. So we want to employ them to hard more by making sure that they give all the necessary advice.
Residents acknowledge the positive impact the initiative have had on their daily lives and livelihoods.
We thank God for the bridge that is being constructed here, because before the bridge is being constructed, there are a lot of difficulties that we are facing in this community. But thank God that by the help of our honorable, we can see that things have been changed for now.
The performance of my chairman in the last couple of months has been so excellent. He's been doing wonderfully well. He has been carrying along all the people of this local government, and what he cares about is the development of the community.
Some council chairmen lauded the governor for fostering a supportive environment that enables them to effectively fulfill their mandates.
This is just the harness of the local government. It was an abandoned building before. We renovated it, part of the money given to us by the state government. So we renovated it just for the benefit of our people.
I want to appreciate Mr. Governor for his kind gesture to give us this opportunity to make sure that our is bearable, is passable.
We use excavator. The governor graciously approved the excavator for us to work for 4 weeks.
He has done a lot of things. At least monthly is releasing money for us. So we really appreciate him. In fact, it is now that I believe that something better, something good can come up from government administration.
By the grace of God, we have done 2 projects. That is the markets at the Agadagba Obon, which they have inspected, and the Shamas quarters, which has been done as well.
The commissioner confirmed that push for grassroots infrastructure development is firmly underway and making substantial progress in Ondo State.
And in a bid to alleviate the suffering of residents of Okearo in Akure, the Ondo State capital, some deplorable portion of the area are currently being graded to allow for smooth human and vehicular movement. Residents who are eagerly anticipating the completion of the ongoing Akure Idonri Road dualization project initiated by the administration of Governor Loke Aiyedatiwa expressed appreciation to the government for efforts aimed at easing their hardship during this period. Omori Olampichi has details.
This Idonri garage axis in Okearo, Akure, is one of the deplorable spots posing danger to road users. It is part of the ongoing Akure Idonri dualization project, one of the flagship projects of Governor Loke Aiyedatiwa's administration. Now, this Idonri to Green Park axis and other bad portions in the area are being patched and leveled to ensure easy passage. People recounted their ordeals before the intervention. They lauded the government's initiative, saying the gesture will reduce the daily stress experienced by residents and motorists. Residents and motorists, however, appealed for the speedy completion of the 10-kilometer dual carriageway within the stipulated time. Omoriola Hongwiji, Osrc News.
Testimonies Celebrating the remarkable life of Mama Comfort Ogeyi Ogaji, mother of OSRC staff Joy Pius, echoed through her husband's hometown of Ikuku Koku in Oji local government area of Benue State. OSRC's blessing reports on the final journey of Mama Comfort Ogeyi Ogaji, remembered by many as devoted mother, humanitarian and lover of God.
Born on May 5, 1953 to Pa Egbe Okpaye family of Anya Diogo in Uwakuoju local government area, Benue State, Mama Comfort Ogeyi Ogaji passed away on March 8, 2025. Her remains were retrieved from the General Hospital morgue in Makurdi by her children, including OSRC staff Joy Pius, and taken to her husband's hometown in Ikoku Uwoku, as tradition requires. From Makurdi, the Benue State capital, the body arrived here at her husband's compound, greeted by relatives and community members overcome with emotion. Collective burial, a cherished Igede tradition, brought together family, friends and the entire village to honor Mama Comfort Ogeyi Ogaji during a wake. Our children, family and loved ones danced around the body, a traditional gesture of respect and farewell. As night fell, an Igede cultural group performed their signature melodies and dances, enriching the ceremony with tradition. A somber mood followed as heartfelt testimonies highlighted Mama Ogeyi Ogaji's impactful life.
It's just like a dream. Every month she called me. Most of the time I don't even know when it's the first day of the month. She's the person that always reminds me, say, Rachel, happy new month. I miss her so much. From
dusk to dawn, vibrant cultural displays kept the venue alive with energy. Funeral rites continued, with elders gathering to break and share kola nuts. A mat was spread for the deceased immediate family to sit during the rituals. Another mat displayed Mama Ogeyi Ogaji's clothes, shoes and belongings, alongside wrappers and mats contributed by families. These items to be buried with her symbolizes the living's goodwill for our journey to the hereafter. For distinguished guests, the Igede tradition of serving a whole chicken was observed. At the funeral service, the presiding pastor, Reverend Osmondo, urged attendees to prepare for eternity.
Whether you're tall, short, fat, educated, wise, whether you're a Dutchman, it must surely come.
Tribute poured in, celebrating Mama Ogeyi Ogaji's legacy.
A wise woman, before she say anything, she will pause and think before she will voice out whatever she want to say.
Mama Comfort Ogaji was a very loving, caring and receptive mother. She tried all her best to be in good terms with everyone around her.
The burial culminated at the gravesite, where tradition prohibits women from participating. Wrappers were placed inside the coffin with the deceased before the final rites.
Earth to earth, dust to dust, ashes to ashes.
Mama Comfort Ogeyi Ogaji, before her retirement, rose to the rank of aid attendant at Benue State Environmental Sanitation Authority. She is survived by children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. Blessing Obe for OSRC Social and Community News.
Indeed, a touching and culturally rich farewell that honors the life and legacy of Mama Comfort Ogeyi Ogaji, and that report captures the deep traditions, community spirit, and heartfelt tributes that mark her final journey. All right, just before we go, with this present administration in Ondo State, we are building a brighter future for all, driven by innovation, productivity, and unity. Let us join hands and make our ease government an easy venture. Have a good evening.